From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway, and on the mound today, Clay Buchholz.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher, so it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that is out of play.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
That misses the zone. Ball one. It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you caught one. You remember it? Be honest. You remember that?
I do. I sacrificed a bracelet for it. But it was worth it.
And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. My partner doesn't always remember things in the game that have to do with him. Really quickly, who was your first big league hit against? Kevin Appier.
Kevin Appier. See, I wasn't ready for that. That's just wrong, man.
Number 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. Rays held in check here. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, and on the mound in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Foul ball there. Bregman with a homer in his last game. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now batting Jarren Duran. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Lau makes the grab, one away.
Batting third.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
Ramirez.
One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Alex Bregman.
Boog, this guy had 8 home runs last month. Now, it might not sound like a ton, but when you do the math and add that up over the course of a season, those are huge numbers. So when you think about that kind of consistency, they better be very careful in the way that they approach him.
Manny Ramirez in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Ramirez went deep twice in his last game. Yeah, that's outside.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Slings to first in time.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his back down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
This one in the air, right field. Settles underneath it. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. Scoreless after one. Back here at Fenway, and now the right fielder, number 9. Buchholz, a former All-Star, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2005. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Next is the speedy first baseman.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Franco. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or wet. Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
2 outs. And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back, bottom of the second, and here is Devers.
Designated hitter.
Devers went deep in his most recent game. McClanahan back to work. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the third baseman, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Double play ball to second. Gets it to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, one out. Yoshida digs in now. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. There's one. Yeah, you're out. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Crawford sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back here in Boston, on in the third inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Christopher Morel. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Now it's Jansen to hit. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
1 out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, number 13.
Back to the top of the lineup, Carl Crawford. Next to hit for the Rays. This one in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Boston, bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
McClanahan, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped in the air. Left field. Crawford hauls it in, and there's one away. And stepping in for
Now
Boston, Manny Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a foul ball.
Beautiful night here at Fenway Park. I'm going to try to take a picture here, partner, while you're calling the play-by-play. I mean, we have great angles for some award-winning.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Base is empty, one away, and here is David Ortiz. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 35 on the year. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 1 out, nobody on. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Singled and scored his first time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That ball's carrying. And out of here. His second home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now, number 55. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air down the left side and just foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
It's in and out of his glove. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Now batting, the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
So up next, Wilyer Abreu. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Late swing, foul to the left. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at first, one away. That's towards center. Morel should have this one. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. So a man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And a big swing and a miss. Action in the pen down there. Number 70, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Littell also getting ready. That one ripped left field. Crawford makes the catch. That is the inning. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox 4, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the fourth, to the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Right side. Knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now the third baseman struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball. Bregman to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk it.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Line drive. Ramirez pulls that one down, and that is that. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 4-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that one back, and that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 5-zip. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. that's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Shane McClanahan out of the game, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
Number
Tampa
70
Bay.
gets the ball now.
Number 70.
He last pitched 4 days
Mike
ago, so he should
Vassell.
feel pretty fresh. And now it's Alex Bregman. He is singled and he is flied to left. And he swings through that one.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well
Now
above the
batting,
Major League average.
Right fielder
Jaron Duran will hit
Duran.
next. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away
Now
for the
batting,
out.
left
Out
fielder
number 2.
Manny Ramirez.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Manny Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Loud. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Boston,
Leading
all
off
set
for
for
the
the
Rays,
start of the
first
inning.
baseman,
Now up for
number
Tampa
24.
Bay, number 24. Buchholz back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one
One
not
ball, 2
close.
strikes.
And the count 1-2. That one just
That's the ball.
misses.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away
2-2.
pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so
Now
impressive,
batting, number
not
5.
walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Franco now at the plate as he
0-1.
swings through strike 1. And that's
No,
off
that missed.
the
That's the ball.
inside edge. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
He's been able to go inside
1-2.
as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Tap back up the middle. Handles, throws to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Brandon Lau. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase.
0-2.
just
That's the ball.
outside. And the count is 1-2. Good eye
Ball,
in that
that's
spot.
high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And now it's
Count is
3-2. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a
the center
very
fielder,
aggressive secondary lead. So
Morel.
ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Morel in the box now. No balls and a strike.
2.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Goes down looking. One left for Tampa. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Fenway
Leading
Park,
off
we head to
for
the bottom of the
Red
5th.
Sox.
So here's Boston's
First
cleanup hitter,
baseman,
David Ortiz. Ortiz measures 6 feet 4 inches, 30 years old now, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Red
No
Sox
ball, 1
really
strike.
impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
Ball.
It looked to me like they really wanted to
1
get to
ball,
the
1
starter
strike.
early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one ripped. Pops
Ball
over
went
the
over the
wall,
fence.
and that's
That's
an
a double.
automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
No outs. Runner on second. That one
That's the ball.
misses. And it's 1-1. And there's the
2
ball.
and 1.
Next offering is fouled back. Chopper right side. Lau. The throw to first.
That's an out.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman.
Now batting, number 55.
Headed towards the corner. And that
ball's
is
foul.
a foul ball. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. The 0-2. And that one is
1-2.
inside ball 1. That missed by a
2-2.
lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one
Got
way
full count.
outside, and that's ball 3. And ball 4 to
take your
aboard.
base.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder,
2 on, 1 out.
Abreu.
And now the center fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. His 14th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 70 won't go any further tonight, and as he heads off, he'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. On the mound now, Zach Littell.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's the shortstop, 1 for 2. Popped up right side. Lau squeezes it, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Masataka Yoshida. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the slider just misses.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Fly ball to right. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Going 1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Crawford, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The Red Sox up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz now. There's the strike. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Yoshida gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Red Sox 8, the Rays nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Alex Bregman. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jaron
And stepping
Duran.
in is the speedy Jaron Duran. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It's 0-1.
And that one clips the corner.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is
Now
maybe
batting,
the go-to
first
pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He
Ortiz.
throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Ortiz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one missed.
That's down.
2 outs and a runner at third. All Red Sox in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play. And the Red Sox leave 1 as it remains an 8-0 game. And we're back. New inning. Getting started and stepping in for the Rays. Number 3. Now into the game, field, Tristan Casas. He'll be out in left field. Also entering the game, Ceddanne Rafaela. He'll be patrolling center field.
Now playing center field, number 3, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board. All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one down the line, and foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Number 9 in the box again. Takes a strike. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 8-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One down. And here's the first baseman. Just missed. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. They got it for out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Franco next to hit for the Rays. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and
this one could be trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Now batting.
Pretty good changeup on the outside corner. But he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Lau at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 8-1. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the Red Sox, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
He swings and fouls one off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that just misses. Next pitch
That's
is
the ball.
downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 55.
Now the third baseman. And first offering is fouled off. On the corner for a strike. Ball one there.
Miss, that's a ball.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Cedar Rafaela
Now
up
batting,
next for the
the
Red
center
Sox,
fielder,
taking his first at bat of the game after entering on
Rafaela.
defense. Strike one.
0-1.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it hits off the monster. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, the tag, and he's in there. It's 9-1.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second with one away, and the batter will be the shortstop. 1 for 3. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, and a runner at second here at the bottom of the 7th. Just
That's the ball.
missed.
Outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Man at second. In the air, right field, on the move to the alley. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Here's the catcher,
Now
Masataka
batting,
Yoshida.
Masataka
Chris, baseball
Yoshida.
today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And a base hit right there. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they now lead by 9. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
To second, and he's out. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 10, the Rays 1. Back inside
Leading
Fenway
off
Park,
for the
ready
Rays,
to begin the
center
8th.
fielder,
Now up for
Christopher
Tampa Bay,
Morel.
Christopher Morel. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Very high with that one. And the count is even, 2-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in Boston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Alex Bregman. Littell back to work. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jaron Duran.
So digging in, Jaron Duran. First pitch misses. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now batting Tristan Casas, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. Littell keeping an eye on him. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. They get 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Red Sox 10, the Rays 1. Back now at Fenway, all set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. And a foul ball. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the third baseman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Got him looking for the pay. Now only one out remaining.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, number 9. Nasty pitch right there. 0-1. Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. And it bangs off the monster. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now the first baseman. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. This could end it. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.